MRIN Software has a major catalyst coming up. Make sure to mark your calendars. Make sure to watch the very end of this video so you don't miss any of my MRIN software analysis. And if you guys want to pick up a free stock with Public, check out our link down in the description below. It's a great social investing network. And when you sign up, you get literally free money. It's a free stock. All you have to do is deposit $1. You can pull the money out after if you want. It's all right. But again, if you guys want to support us and if you guys want to get some free money, check out the link down in the description below. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty, guys, MRIN Software, here we are. We are up 62.83% on the day today, $9.27 overall and up about $3 in total. If we go to the week chart, here is just the massive explosion that we saw right here. Incredible stuff. And as you can see here, MRIN Software is up. MRIN Software shares are trading higher after the company announced a revenue share agreement with Google. Very interesting little catalyst there that's sending this stock higher, which is obviously a good piece of news. The fact that they're going to be sharing revenue with Google is obviously going to, well, one, expand revenues, obviously, but it's also going to provide them with more funding that they can likely expand operations with. If we go down here, Public has a nice little section where we can check out ratings and buy ratings. And what I find really interesting about this, and you're probably gonna say, well, it looks like it sucks, right? Well, that's the thing, right? Look at the ratings, right? We're at a 3. So it's right in between buy, right in between sell. It seems like analysts are kind of in a toss up on whether or not they want to buy this stock. There's a high price target of about $27 end of year. Well, depends on when this price target is being measured. I think we can check. Whatever. So anyways, as you can see here, but the average target on this stock is $2, right? Which is lower than the current price that it's at, which is a little worrisome, right? Because you think, well, wait a minute, does that mean the stock sucks then? Doesn't that mean that it's gonna go down? Not necessarily, right? This might be either a short-term play or that was announced before we have this revenue share agreement with Google. Very interesting stuff. But let's get into the main part of the video today here. Yes, it's an Investor Place article. Yes, I know that you guys are probably going to complain about the fact that we're using this to read. Again, yes, I know that not all of these articles are great places to get your due diligence from because there's a lot of bias. Yes, I'm going to give my own opinions on them. And of course, I'm going to debunk anything that they say that I may disagree with because I have done research outside of this article. I just think it's a good way to get the information out in one single place. So please, in the comments, if you guys could not complain about that, that'd be great. I know what I'm doing. I promise you, I'm not trying to mislead anybody. I'm just trying to get information out there and make sure everybody is aware of what's going on. I know that most of you guys don't care, but there's a loud majority in our comments who like to complain about these types of things. So if you're one of those people, sorry. Let's keep going though. Anyways, dear MRIN stock fans, mark your calendars for October 1st. A new partnership with Google has this software company skyrocketing today. Trading just kicked off an hour ago, but one software company is already seeing significant gains. MRIN Software is off to an impressive start, with shares rising more than 70% in the first hour of trading. Known for its cloud-based innovations in the field of digital advertising technology, the company began making moves during after hours yesterday, and shares of MRIN stock show no immediate signs of slowing down. What happened? As of writing this, MRIN is currently up 55% for the day, although the number has fluctuated a bit in the first hour of trading. This comes after the heels of a week of mostly flatlining in which shares of MRIN stock, so basically flatlined. What's causing a sudden spike? All signs point to the revenue sharing agreement that MRIN just entered with Alphabet or Google. As per an SEC filing, it didn't take long for shares to start rising and continue to do so into the trading day. What it means, according to Bazinga, the agreement between the two companies will go into effect on September 30th, pending the termination of existing contract between the two companies. If all goes according to plan, there's no reason to assume that it won't. October 1st will mark the first official day of trading with MRIN and Google as partners in this venture. It's worth noting that this new contract comes directly after or before the expiration of the first agreement between the two companies. Their first partnership clearly went well, as Google made proactive moves to ensure that they entered a new one. So what's next for MRIN stock or MRIN stock? For a company like Google, who could partner with any company in the sector, renewing an agreement with MRIN should signal two things to investors. The MRIN is a reliable revenue sharing partner, and its technologies are both sound and trustworthy. It's not hard to see why Google would be initially drawn to a company like MRIN, whose integrative software as a service technology serves to benefit both agencies and independent advertisers. For it to renew the partnership signal that it wants to ensure that the smaller company doesn't enter into a partnership with one of Google's competitors, as the tech giant seeks to make further moves to the markets of digital advertising and analytics. So let's talk about that, right? What does this all mean? What does this all mean in the grand scheme of things? So obviously one, MRIN is already a trusted partner with Google. We know that they had a agreement before this, which is interesting. I actually didn't know that until we read this article this morning and then decided to make a video about it. That is a interesting thing to me. I did a little bit more research on that outside of the video, and yes, it did go very well as far as numbers are concerned with the revenue share. Now, also the other claim about too that Google is seemingly targeting this company for a specific reason. I mean, Google is a huge company. They don't do things willy-nilly. There's a lot of thought and care behind a lot of their actions. And that being said, I think this revenue share or partnership agreement does not only, one, indicate, like the article said, basically that this is a company that they don't want working with their competitors, but two, that this is a company that might have some very, very big stakes in the game, right? Not only obviously is their technology clearly solid enough for Google to recognize it and want to have a partnership deal with them, but also to the fact that they are continuing to do another contract with them after the first has expired. This is huge, in my opinion. This is big stuff. This shows that there is a lot of confidence in this company. Now, the fact that they said October 1st will mark the first official day of trading with MRIN and Google as partners in this venture, that is a big deal. Make sure to keep that on watch because, again, not only was today a catalyst, obviously, for the stock to go higher, that will likely be another catalyst for the stock price to either go higher or have some type of volatility involved, whether it's up or down, still kind of hard to say, right? But overall, it's good news, in my opinion. This is all very good news for the company. Now, we could dive into the fundamentals and the balance sheets and everything like that, and I would love to do that, but again, we would be here all day if I did that, and I do not want to make a 30-minute video and waste a lot of your guys' time. We like to make these videos short, sweet, and to the point. So that's pretty much what's going on, right? That is the fundamental, I guess, events that have been happening with MRIN. We're going to get into some technical analysis here in just a second in trading view, but overall, guys, this price target, it just gets me. I wanted to come back to it real quick before we hop into some technical analysis. The fact that it's only $2, again, I think these price targets will likely get updated very soon, especially now that it is, well, one, it's number 2 trend on StockTwits, so there's a lot of people talking on it on all social media platforms. But overall, there's just a lot of bullish reasons, I think, to be excited about this company. And for the most part, I'm pretty bullish on it. And I think that there are a lot of investors who would agree with me. Let's hop into some technical analysis here. This is not MRIN. This is SoFi. That's what we made our first video on. Go check it out if you haven't already. Here's MRIN. As you can see here, this was what they were talking about, right? With the kind of large downtrend here over the last couple of weeks or even months. And now in kind of flatlining pretty much for the most part here, like really just not having much volatility or volume at all. All of a sudden today, boom, huge pump in after hours. Yesterday in a pre-market dumped a little bit here, but we're still forming a green candle today. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if this stock does pull back a little bit. There are likely a lot of people in the stock who are taking profits at these levels, or they're day traders who are simply buying the stock and trading it obviously intraday. And again, just because it's not October 1st yet, and October 1st, like they said, might be a major catalyst because that's when the contract officially starts, and that's the first trading day that this company starts trading under that. So keep that in mind, guys. It's a very big deal. October 1st is obviously several days away. It's about a week away, I think, from where we are right now. So keep that in mind. Keep that on watch, guys. We're going to be watching this very closely, making sure to bring you all the information about it. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it today for MRIN Software. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. If you guys want to pick up a free stock with Public, check out our link down in the description below. When you guys use that link, not only do you support the channel, but you also get to be a part of a great social investing network. And of course, you get a free stock at the same time, where all you have to do is deposit $1, and that's it. And you get a free stock of a great selection of companies and just a great social investing network to be a part of in the first place anyways. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.